Hello, my name is LWall. I'm a student at Arizona State University, and I'm going to present to you a prototype of an integrated health record software application. I am going to present to you this prototype as an integration to an existing electronic medical record system called Cerner Millennium. In Cerner Millennium, you have to use your username and password to log in. So the user would use a username and then enter the password and select OK. And this will take you to a screen that has a list of patients. Okay, we want to find out more information about a patient that came in to the hospital complaining of chest pain. So we will select patient D. Patient D has chest pain, and we want to find out all we can about this patient. Once we click on the patient's name, we will find out date of birth, medical record number, if she has any allergies or not, any medication she may be taking. Okay. Patient D is, let's just say she's unresponsive when she came to the hospital, and so we can't get much information from her, and we can't get in touch with the family members. So we will utilize the integrated health record software to see if she has any recent hospitalizations or patient encounters. So I click on the integrated health record system, and it'll take me to a different software, which is my prototype. In this integrated health record system, I will be able to see if patient D has been in the hospital and the name of that organization she went to, the date she was there, and the reason she visited that hospital. I can also see the physician that took care of her. Her most recent hospitalization was at United Baptist, and there she also was complaining of chest pain. So I want to find out more information about that hospitalization. I click on that hospitalization, and I'm able to see home meds, any reports and documents from that hospitalization, medical imaging she may have had done, laboratory testing, vital signs, and any discharge instructions they gave her when she went home. Okay, I want to look at reports and documents. In that tab, I'm able to look at a history and physical documented by the physician that saw her at United Baptist. I'm able to look at physician progress notes for every day she was at that hospital, and I'm able to look at information on any procedures she had done. Now, let's just say I want to find out if the patient had any medical imaging done. I click on medical imaging, and I can see things like chest x-rays, CT scans, or echocardiogram. Click on chest x-ray, and it pulls up her most recent chest x-ray. I get to look at that to see what was going on with her then in that hospitalization, and then I can decide whether or not she needs a new chest x-ray. Okay, let's just say I want to look at any labs she had done at United Baptist. I click on labs, and it gives me her CBC. And I can look at that to see what her levels were when she was at United Baptist. Let's just say I want to know if she had an echocardiogram done. I click on it. It pulls up her echocardiogram. I get to look at her heart function and look at her results and see all I need to see from this most recent echocardiogram, and can decide not to do another one here at this hospital. Okay. And see, all of that information was readily available for me with just a few clicks of a button. The current method of retrieving information from another hospital is to fill out a form, fax it over to that hospital, make sure that that hospital secretary is available to print off those medical records from that facility, then fax it back to us, and then I have to receive it and then try to go through paper documents to figure out what that patient had done. That can take time from a few hours to a day or two, which by this time labs have been ordered, tests have been ordered that may or may not be necessary for the patient. So I think this integrated health record system would facilitate a faster, easier, and a better quality of care for patients, and then ultimately decrease healthcare spending. Okay, so now I want to get out of this system. I click exit. It exits me out of the system so that no one else can access the information when I'm not around. And that is the end. Okay, what I got from demonstrating my solution was creative confidence. Seeing the prototype inspired a little more thinking of solutions to improve healthcare. Tom and David Kelly of a global design firm called IDEO says the act of creating forces you to ask questions and make choices. It also gives you something you can show to and talk about with other people. I can attest to that because my prototype started certain thinking processes that I didn't even expect. I was able to analyze my ideas, think about the user of the product, allow someone to test it, and utilize that information to make changes. The questions that I asked the user was, how easy was it to access the patient medical record from another facility? I asked, do you think you were able to retrieve that patient's information in a lesser amount of time than the current method of retrieving it? Do you predict it will help you in the provision of care to patients? And what do you like to improve? This information would be very valuable in creating and implementing my idea for a healthcare solution. Thank you for your time.